Hi everyone, Nico Anna here. I was just outside gardening and I had this epiphany about something, and I just had to come into my office and record this and share it with all of you while it was fresh in my mind, because I was outside and I was really enjoying myself, and I was just gardening. I was really in the moment, and I realized that I just felt really safe. And it's not something that I have experienced, for a very long time in my life. It's only been recently, in the past 2 or 3 years of my life, since I've really started doing this deep inner child work, that I've been able to experience a feeling of safety more often than not. And I was just, I don't know, it was like a knowing that just hit me. And I was gardening and I was just enjoying myself, and it hit me. And I was like, there's something about, like, when you do this inner child work and you really start finding the places where your inner child's needs weren't met. If you're even able to go do some deeper work, hopefully with a professional, where you're able to go and release memories of the past, traumatic memories, and do something called reparenting, where you actually go in as the inner adult and you change what happened. Like, you intervene, or you take your inner child out of that situation and you basically protect them, and you assure them that you're listening to them, they're heard, they're validated, they're loved, they're seen, all feelings are tolerated and encouraged, and that they're always going to be with you, and you're always going to protect them, and you're always going to choose them first. And I just thought about how, bringing this really stable, coherent inner adult to your inner child, and then bringing them together and bringing that inner child from the past into your present with you, where you live, the stable inner adult. It's like this freedom that comes from, being released from, many of us experienced childhoods where, maybe the caregiver or parent that was in your life had very uneven moods. They were not regulated. They were dysregulated a lot. Their moods were up and down. You were walking on eggshells. And this created sort of a hypervigilance. Well, it's not sort of, it is a hypervigilance in which you have to kind of scan, everything all the time. You have to be constantly monitoring the people around you's moods and making sure that you're balancing their moods, or you're taking action, or you're doing something to make sure that they stay regulated and stable so you can be safe. And this is a very deep pattern that goes, many of us have this pattern, and then it goes into adulthood. And then even when we're just on our own, in adulthood, and maybe we're around a lot of other emotionally safe people, or we're just by ourselves, there's still this hypervigilance that comes up. And there's this tension always, like, under the surface. But when that tension is gone, and when we self-partner and we reparent, the child can relax finally. The child can finally be free to just play and feel safe in their environment, and to be able to just enjoy the moment without having to worry about regulating everyone else's mood or constantly trying to control their environment, and just enjoy life. And I mean, that, my friend, is truly a sign that you're healing. That's a benefit of healing from this kind of trauma. So I just want to share that with you. I want to tell you, if you're experiencing this, like, constant hypervigilance, if you have a hard time relaxing, if you can't take time off or downtime, if you're always tasking yourself out, you're always working, you're always paying attention to other people, even maybe when you have some time for yourself, you're finding more things to do, you're distracting yourself. This could be a form of hypervigilance. And this could be a sign that your inner child really needs your attention. And your inner child needs to know, it's safe to just relax and pay attention to myself. It's okay to focus on something I want to do. It's okay to explore and just expand and be free and enjoy the moment. And that's a true gift you can give to your inner child, and of course to yourself, because you're one and the same. So I hope that was helpful to you today. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, and you enjoy this, please do so. And I hope to see you again in the future. Take care, everyone. Bye.